Hello, and welcome to Old Toy, New Joy, the show where I share with you my previously enjoyed toys I purchased from online sources, thrift stores, and collector's shows that once belonged to someone else. In today's episode, I'll be featuring latest editions, items which I purchased after an episode has already been filmed that featured that toy line. Most of the action figures featured in my original Star Wars action figure episode were found at collector's shows or through eBay. This 1980 Imperial Commander from Kenner was found at a thrift store, a very rare occurrence for me. And he's in pretty good shape, just a little bit of paint loss on the hat. So the name of the character is actually Major General Mears, and I find that the figure does bear a close resemblance to the actor who played him in the movie. The actor's name is Julian Glover, and he had a memorable role in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade with Harrison Ford. At the end of the movie, he drinks from the wrong Holy Grail, and he sort of dries up and turns into a skeleton right before your eyes. What's happening to me? I remember I saw that in the theater as a teenager and I was freaked out. I've had a few episodes featuring LJN 8-inch wrestling figures. Most recently, I purchased on eBay this 1988 Andre the Giant short hair. I would love to get my hands on the one-strap Andre the Giant, but he's a little out of my price range. And so I feel that this short hair version more accurately captures his likeness than the original long-haired Andre, which I don't feel really looks like him at all. Almost as cool as my LJN figures are my Hasbro wrestling figures, and I showed many of those that I have from the first few series, which began in 1990. And recently, also at a thrift store, which is where I was able to find all of them, I came across this Series 1 Brutus the Barber Beefcake. In the episode about my Smurfs, I show all the Schleich and Peo figures that I found at my local thrift store. Since then, I bit the bullet, and on eBay I purchased this gargamel from 1993 because it didn't seem like I was ever going to find him elsewhere. And I actually found him not too far from where I live. Most of them that I saw on eBay were in Germany and Italy and France, so I was quite happy with that. I got a pretty good deal. And at a thrift store just the other day, I found this pirate Smurf. One of the episodes of our show honors the baseball players who helped integrate the major leagues in the late 1940s and 1950s. And that's basically what my baseball card collection is. Recently, I came across, through eBay, this 1948 Sporting News clip of Satchel Paige. I could probably never hope to have a baseball card of Satchel Paige. From the 40s, his first cards came out in 49. They're quite expensive. So in a way, this 1948 newspaper clipping is sort of a rookie piece. Long after we filmed my Kenner Superpowers action figure episode, I came across this 1984 Kenner Superpowers Green Lantern figure at a thrift store, and his right leg was coming apart at the hip because when you squeeze the legs, there's a movable piece inside that moves the arms. So it was coming apart, so I crazy glued him, and he's as good as new. Also made by Kenner in 1984 is this Egon action figure, which I found after we filmed our episode featuring the Ghostbusters Ecto 2, along with a 1984 Peter Venkman. In a past episode, Jilly Bean and I tested out my 1980s key cars and color changers to see if they still worked, which they did for the most part. I recently came across at a thrift store this beautiful example of a Porsche 911 color changer from the late 1980s. Unfortunately, it does not change color anymore. This 1980 dragster by Fisher-Price was a nice after-the-fact addition to my Tonka, Fisher-Price, and Playmobil toys, which I featured a while back in one of my episodes. Show you how it works. It's pretty cool. Well, I hope you liked today's episode. Thank you for letting me share with you my latest additions to my collection. If you liked the video, please like the video. And this is your Toy Whisperer saying goodbye for now from Old Toy. New Joy.